When it's raining, we suffer. So when it starts raining, the teachers let us close and go home. The school building is not good for us. We are suffering.
Marian Kobina, a pupil here, telling me about the sort of challenges they have in the school. Hiawa Methodist Basic is one of only 2 basic schools in Hiawa, a mining community in the Amenfi Central District of the Western Region. Kids here are not as fortunate as their counterparts in urban centers.
We want the government to help us with our school. It's the building too. We want them to build another school for us. We are suffering, especially the building, the board, chalk. We don't have a proper place to learn. Sometimes snakes comes from the forest. Everybody starts running. We are scared. We need help. It disturbs us, the forest and the school. We need another school and they need to help us.
The wooden structures here, which serves as classrooms for these children, have cracks on them from windows, chairs, doors, and even the roof. Everything here seems to be falling apart piece by piece. School children clamor together on single desks because of lack of furniture here. We are told that when it rains, water comes gushing through the classrooms. Marian says aside the poor school infrastructure, the pupils in the school have just few textbooks.
We need books. We don't have books. Reading books, English, maths, history, science, creative, all the subjects we learn. We don't have books. Especially the teachers use their computers and their phones to teach us. We don't have books. So we need books.
Confidence Awuvi is a school teacher. According to her, the nature of the school building compels them to close school anytime it rains.
When it's rain, we have to close down the school and go home. And all these are challenges which will not help them improve their academic performance, because here is a region that mostly it's rain. So when it's rain every time and we have to close down the school, it's going to affect the kids. And at the end of the term, we don't achieve anything. And all these are discomforting to us. I've been here for a year now, but how my other colleagues explain, it has been going on for a very long time. And that's the only thing they do. When it's about to rain, they have to close down the school, because sometimes the wind blows very heavily. And looking at how the classroom is, it's not good for the kids. Something might hit them because it's an open place. Yeah.
Madam Confidence says the situation has a telling impact on the kids.
I'm a class teacher, so when I come to school and I teach something and maybe you give them a test, you don't see that reflects in them. So you'll be like, I have taught this, so what's happened? Yeah, and all these are challenges, and I see that because of all these distractions, because you'll be teaching and something will come up, you have to go home. So they don't get anything at the end of the day. So you have to be repeating one thing. So if I'm to teach a topic, 5 topics for a term, and I do only 2, it will affect them. But they are doing the same curriculum with someone who is in a comfortable or conducive environment.
One of the challenges confronting pupils and teachers here is the lack of a sanitary facility that compels both pupils and teachers to resort to the bushes to attend to nature's call.
For my health condition, they passing stool in the bush, sitting here, it's discomforting to the kids as well, because we don't have a urinal and a toilet, so they do all that in the bush, and sitting here for 8 hours, it's really disturbing.
The school management committee chairman of the Hiawa Methodist Business School, Owusu Kwedu, explains these challenges are seriously affecting the education of the pupils here. He says without some quick intervention from the government, these children will continue to learn under such terrible conditions.
How did they break through crowding? You tobre, you try hard. The last say now was you try film pass, I got a film tea, and we also club bar, say a mutia. Heating so to me, Bema, Galano, and what's wrong. How did the Dawson? If your environment in a class war, kakra. Because environment no determine nipa or life. The environment no M1 kalano. If it's environment no cry yanka population na be doso. But enye no awofo ni bibe hu a na say omabamago.
Na say we mutwa gata to enemu a sansu na fa school classroom na bejai.
Gata na etwa nti on say last room no on say efa na say ba pressure na e wo ha no so nti so to na ebu afa so.
I would like the government to come to our aid and help us. At least when we get a conducive place, it will be better. We are not asking for much, but at least when the classroom is okay for them, it will be better.
So if someone should set up a library for you, you think it would help you?
ICT lab and science lab. We need some monitors, computers. We don't have some. We need the government, the NGOs to help us for our school and our books too. We need some help.
Maybe someday life will change and the conditions in this school would improve. But one thing is obvious. Regardless of their current situation, the competitive space of higher education and work will not be kind to these children in spite of their backgrounds. For Joy News, Samuel Kojo Brace, Hiawa.